3, 2, 1. Hey! Happy Easter, everybody.
Easter.
Welcome to our first ever Easter Jam experience. I'm Pastor Jake.
I'm Pastor Danny.
And we are so excited that you guys joined us tonight. We hope you are having a great Easter weekend so far.
Yes.
You know, a lot of it's probably at home, which is
it's a
weird.
little different, and that's okay, though.
But it's been wonderful. And our goal here tonight is to give you and your family an amazing time of just fun and games and remembering what this weekend is all about.
What it's all about.
And before we get started, we need to make sure that everybody watching us knows that this Easter Jam is for everyone.
Everybody. I'm talking to you, teenager. I'm talking to you, elementary student. I'm talking to you, college student. I'm talking to you, grandma. It's all for you. We want to have a family gathering, an event that nobody else has done before. We are so excited about what's going to happen tonight.
That's right. Easter Jam is for everyone. So that means if there's somebody missing in the room right now with you, if there's a kid in the back room, you know, playing Fortnite, if there's a teenager downstairs watching YouTube, yell at them, parents, get them into the room. And kids, teenagers, if there's a parent like just hanging out, like bring them in, lead them in this moment to the room, to this Easter Jam, because this is for everybody. I'm ready. Are you ready, Pastor Danny?
I'm ready.
Are you guys ready?
You guys ready?
All right, here we go.
Easter, a time for fake grass, plastic eggs, these things, chocolate bunnies, and people dressed as bunnies. And then there are the weird parts of Easter, like fake grass, plastic eggs, these things, chocolate bunnies, and people dressed as bunnies, which is interesting. But what does all this stuff have to do with Easter? And if this holiday is about more than candy and wearing uncomfortable clothes to church and lunch with your relatives, what makes Easter happy?
All right.
Wow. Easter Jam.
Here we are. All right, there are two kinds of people in this world. There are some people, I believe a minority, that like these things, and there are other people who are sane like me, who think they are too cute and gritty to put in our mouth.
Well, we're talking about Peeps, right? And we're sure you've got Peeps in your house right now, ready to go, or at least some big marshmallows,
yes,
right? Part of the list of things you're going to need for this Easter Jam. If you don't have them yet, if you got some marshmallows sitting in the cabinet, go grab them. Hopefully you've got a microwave together, because we're going to do a game called Peeps Jousting.
Peeps Jousting. It's going to be amazing. We can't wait to start. So, do we want to go ahead and get our peep out here?
Well, I think you've made some pretty outrageous accusations that, you know, a minority likes or doesn't like these things, but I like these things, right? I like the grittiness. I like the texture.
I didn't mean to offend. I was just stating facts.
Well, it's a strong word, right?
Yeah.
But so let's settle this
All right,
then.
let's do
Hey,
it.
in the comments right now, if you like these things, all right, I'm going to take one out.
Yeah.
Because we've got some unique, like you got some blue ones, we got some green ones.
Blue.
This is sour watermelon. But regardless of what flavor you like, maybe you like the original yellow ones, maybe you like the colors, maybe you like the flavors. Regardless, if you like Peeps, give me a thumbs up. All right? And if you don't, give us a thumbs down in the comments. So Pastor Danny doesn't like them. I like them. All right, we have two more people in this room. I'm going to take a poll for this room. Of the two in the booth, give me a thumbs up if you like Peeps. There's one, so which means the other one does. Oh, come on.
That's right.
Our room right now is
divided.
50-50. So what about your family? Let us know in the comments if you love these, if you hate them. Man, I'm tempted to eat one right now, but I'm not, because we're going to play a game.
Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by prepping our guys for battle.
Prepping our Peeps. We're going to prep our Peeps with our Peeps online right now.
Online. Yes. So actually, though, I guess it doesn't have to just look like this if you want, right?
Well, I mean, they're going to put the room that they're with into two teams, Team A and Team B, all right? Because they might have the same colors.
Oh, yeah.
Right, so what we want you to do is give your Peep some personality. Some Peep personality in this moment. What you can do to do that.
Here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to grab this brown one because it'll show.
I mean, they got these eyes on there, but they're super weird. So we're going to give them, like, I'm going to give mine a nose.
I'm going to give mine a mask because it's a super Peep, and it's going to waste your normal Peep.
Well, I'm going to give mine a smile because he's graceful in all situations.
Yeah, mine's going to have angry eyes. He's an angry bird, so he's coming flying at you. You know, don't get him near a slingshot.
I'm going to put some battle markings on the back so you know he's hardcore. But he's smiling. That way, he can sneak up and get you.
Don't mess with this guy. Look at that angry face.
You guys probably know that I'm the youth pastor here, Journey Youth, right? And then Danny's the kids pastor. So I'm going to be representing
JK.
all you teenagers.
And I'm representing all you kids.
And Journey Youth, we love Journey Kids, but in this moment, we are going to demolish you.
There's no reason to be jealous, Journey Youth. It's okay.
All right, so we've decorated our peeps. Maybe you've written A, B, you've done something. And you know how to differentiate your peeps for this jousting battle.
And you got your team selected too.
Right.
So you can split in half, or if everybody wants to be on the cool side, you can be on the cool side, whatever. Whatever you want to do, break it up.
In this room, this is the cool side.
Well,
over here.
He's a sour watermelon, so how cool can he be?
All right, so peeps jousting, we need our jousts.
We got to prepare for battle.
These are our
lightsabers. Beam, 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 beam.
This is what a joust is, right? It's
we got the
this
joust.
is the joust, right?
It could be your lightsaber, it could be your sword, whatever.
Toothpick. I just learned before we went on live that this is how a peep goes, not like this. This is the front.
Because it's a beak, so that's how you tell. Whichever way the beak's facing, that's the front of the peep. So what you do is you just insert this, like boom, he's holding the joust.
Got it.
Schmack, just like that. And then...
You can already see my insides. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, well, we're going to be seeing more of those later, huh?
Okay. All right, so what we're going to do, though, is now that we're set up, we're going to use this microwave-safe plate, and we suggest you also use a microwave-safe plate.
Yeah, maybe not styrofoam.
And we don't need to worry about social distancing with the peeps, but we want them close enough to when we put it in the microwave, the joust falls onto the peep, all right? So they don't have to be touching, but they got to be close enough to where the toothpick or the joust will...
I feel like yours is angled too sharply there.
Oh, my goodness.
I just want to be fair, right? Perfect.
If Danny loses, he still expects a trophy.
That's right.
All right, so we got that there. All right, so what's next?
Right? Next, we pop open our microwave. So you want to get your microwave, you want to pop it open. So if you need to head there and turn your TV up really loud, this is the time to do it. So we're going to set our plate inside the microwave, and we're going to put, you can put 45 seconds. If you have a minute timer, you can put a minute. But what you want to do is don't go to the minute. Don't go to the 45 seconds. I'd say stop around 5 seconds. Hopefully you have a screen that you can see through. Ours, not so much. So we're going to stop it at 5 seconds and see how it goes. But yeah, we're ready for battle right now.
Right, so we're going to give you a second to get ready for battle. Get those peeps in there, get those jousts just right. Do a little bit of smack talk on your way to the kitchen, or if you're like us, you drug your microwave into the living room, which, hey, kudos to you if you did that.
Effort.
But we want you to put, like you said, a minute on your microwave, start that sucker, and then watch through the screen, and as soon as you see it fall, stop it. Don't let it go the full minute. Don't let it go a full 20 seconds probably,
Because the winner, again, is the one that the joust, boom, the first stick that hits the peep, whichever side hits first, the winner is the one that hits the peep. So if your toothpick falls on my peep or my toothpick falls on your peep, that would tell who the winner is.
Yeah, and we already know who's going to win here, but
Right,
we want to know who wins there. But we're going to give you 60 seconds to have your battle, all right? We're going to put 60 seconds on the clock starting now.
Let's go. How'd it go?
We want to see pictures of who won, all right? What family, what team, what family member, or what team won at your house. Again, we want pictures. Put them in the comments or later on, #JourneyAtHome. I think we should show them who won here.
I don't know if we should.
Well, I think that'll tell you what you're about to see. And you may not see it from back there, but green, Pastor Jake, on behalf of Journey Youth, demolished our kids' pastor.
I have nothing to say. about this game.
Are you ready to move on? I think we should sit
I'm
and
a little
bask in this
heartbroken.
victory. Do you want to take this home?
That's what I think of
Okay.
that.
You
That's
know
I
what?
think of that. Hey,
There's
you know
got a
what,
new
though?
lesson about being sore losers coming to Journey Kids this summer.
Yeah, you guys will learn, and I'll try to learn too. But that was more fun than what I thought it was going to be for sure.
Yeah, it was great.
So it was good. But are you ready for another game?
I would love to do another
You
game.
guys ready for another game?
We are Easter jamming right now.
We are jamming with the Easter jammers. Are we Easter jammers? Is that what we are? Hashtag shirt coming soon.
Do you remember Journey Jammers back in the day?
No, that might have been.
It was an
before.
acoustic worship.
Oh, no, I don't know that. Anyway, so let's get to the game because that's
Yes,
a lot
sorry.
more fun than our rambling. So this is a game where you're going to need a basket and lots of socks.
Clean, hopefully.
Yeah, clean. You know, you
Right.
can use dirty, I guess, but preferably clean. So what you're going to want to do though is
Yep.
if you have, like, say you have your socks all like this, what you're going to want to do, go Ravens, by the way. So you roll them up into eggs.
So that's like an Easter egg.
It's like an Easter egg
Look at
because this
that.
game is called Easter Egg Throwdown.
Well, that makes sense then.
It does. And so what we're going to do is we're going to have our eggs and we got our
Yeah.
Easter basket.
This is our Easter basket. Love it.
Right.
All right, so take your eggs and your basket, and you want to dump that on one side of the room. All right, we're going to dump ours here, and then we're going to put our Easter egg baskets right here.
Boom, boom.
You might only have one basket, but that's fine. So you got your eggs on one side of the room, you got your basket on the other, and then you're going to pick two people that is in the room right now with you to battle one another in this Easter egg throwdown. So what they're going to do in 60 seconds, whoever can get the most eggs in the basket wins. Now everybody else in the room, cheer them on and help keep score. Now if you don't have enough people to have both players and scorekeepers, that means everybody is on the honor system, right? We're
Yes.
looking at you parents, all right? Honor
We
system.
know how that goes. We've heard about the Candyland. And Journey Kids, I've heard about your Candyland games, and the kids are telling on you. So we
Well, I'll
need you not
say,
to cheat.
I've never lost a game in my house with my boys.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
This is what I'm talking about, parents.
But we're going
This
to
is what I'm
do
talking
this
about.
Easter egg throwdown, and we're going to give them 60 seconds. We're going to play while they're
Yeah.
playing, right?
Yeah, for sure. Are you guys ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So we're going to put a minute on the clock again, and here we go.
Oh, it was a failure. All right.
What happened?
I just didn't want to fall, so,
Oh, okay.
you know. Whatever we got to do to make this work. I got two. I feel like you.
Ah!
Oh, see, you know, you got to finesse it more than that.
I can't help it. I'm just making them all.
You got to give it a little English. Kobe,
I gave it too much.
are we looking at time? Oh, you're just blowing through yours. Like a minute.
Well, I got one. I want to go round them up too, if I got time. Get some more shots in.
Oh my God. At the buzzer? No, my goodness. All right.
Let's see what we got here.
So hopefully you did better than us. Our baskets were falling off our
Yeah,
table,
they
so we had to
fall off our
adjust. And Pastor Danny did cheat a little bit.
There was no cheat.
I believe there's at least one of those pair of socks are mine. All right, I'm going to count up mine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, Journey Kids with the win. Hey, thanks for the
You know
applause,
what?
guys.
I'm not upset at all. But hey, we're Easter jamming still. That
Yeah,
was
we're
our
still
Easter
Easter
egg
jamming.
throwdown.
So, who won on your at your squad? So let's see some pictures with your victory basket, maybe, of whatever teams that you made inside of that game as well.
Yeah.
Because we want to be able to see you just like you're seeing us. you
Right,
know?
right. And I think whoever won that game wins a prize. And that prize is you get to put away the laundry.
Oh.
Congratulations. Or maybe you get one of these guys. I don't know. Whatever you guys
that
need.
is a that's a
Parents,
punishment.
come up with something. Give them some kind of prize.
All right. Hope you're having fun so far. Tomorrow, obviously, is Easter, and that's why we're celebrating. That's why we're
Yeah.
doing all of this. And we're just so excited to be a part of what's going on. But don't forget, there are family and friends. Right now, we're just in a weird time where we can't congregate like normal. So there are family and friends that want to hear from you and want to hear from somebody. Just an encouraging Easter message.
Right. So we're going to give you time to do that right now, and we're going to give you some options. In just a minute, we're going to put on the screen 3 different ways that you can reach out to your community and to your family and say Happy Easter, to say we're thinking about you, that we see you. All right? And so while you're doing that, we're going to be doing it too, because people need to know that they are being remembered even in this holiday. It's tough for all of us, so let's be light to each other.
Yes,
all right?
exactly.
So go ahead and put those 3 options on the screen, and we're going to give you 60 seconds to text, FaceTime, or go yell to your neighborhood, Happy Easter.
And please, if you are yelling, record that mug. Like, I want to see these families running out there screaming at their neighbors, Happy Easter. So
I'm going to call somebody right now.
You always bring me peace. You are a fortress around me. Even when my heart breaks, even when there is pain, you will be my strength, so I will say, you make me brave, you give me courage. I won't be afraid, I won't.
okay.
So I know I'm your favorite, right?
Here we go.
I know I'm your favorite. Oh, we're back on.
Yeah.
Hey,
Here we go.
I was FaceTiming my mom.
Hey, I just got like 9 text messages from the crew, so
She's right
we're
there.
both feeling the love.
All right, so Happy Easter, Mom.
Everybody say hi, Barb.
Say hi, Barb. All right.
All right, so Easter is a happy time. Like, it's a happy day. It's a remembrance of not only Peeps Jousting champions, Easter egg throwdown champions, more importantly, chocolate bunnies, little baskets. Like,
Yeah.
it's more important for us to remember that truly the thing that makes us happy today or
That's right.
tomorrow, which is Jesus Christ's resurrection, which
Yep.
is an amazing story. That's what makes us happy. That's what brings us the joy. That's what brings us the power. That's what our whole faith is just landed right on, is that day. And we are just so excited to celebrate. Even though we might be celebrating in the camera, we are just so excited for that. And if you haven't heard that story, or maybe you have, because it is a big story and it is a powerful story, but it's also a simple story.
Yeah.
So simple that we can tell it with just a load of laundry.
In the beginning, God created everything. He formed people in His very own image. But then, we turned away from God. Sin entered the world, like a dark stain. Still, God loved us so deeply that He made a plan to rescue us. At just the right moment, God sent His very own Son, Jesus, to live among us. Jesus healed hearts and minds and bodies. Thousands gathered to hear Him teach. Instead of giving lots of new rules, Jesus turned things upside down by making it simple. Love God, love others. After 3 years of traveling and teaching, Jesus and His disciples entered Jerusalem to celebrate the Passover feast. Huge crowds gathered to welcome Him. But while the crowds cheered for Jesus, the religious leaders made plans to arrest Him. He was turning their world upside down, and they wanted Him gone. As Jesus celebrated the Passover meal with His friends, He told them that He would be leaving, but would return. His friends didn't understand. That night, one of Jesus' followers, Judas, led soldiers to arrest Him. The religious leaders gave Jesus a fake trial and then sent Him to Pilate, the Roman governor, who could have Him killed. Pilate found Jesus had broken no law and tried to release Him. But a mob called for Jesus to be killed. Pilate gave in and handed Jesus over to the Roman soldiers. Jesus was forced to carry the heavy beams of his own wooden cross. On a hill called Golgotha, the soldiers nailed Jesus' hands and feet to the rough wood. The soldiers and people who passed by laughed and mocked him. But from the cross, Jesus asked God to forgive them. Finally, Jesus called out, "It is finished." Then he died. The earth shook. Rocks split open. Even the soldiers cried, "Surely he was the Son of God." One of Jesus' followers took his body and placed it in a tomb cut from the rock. A huge stone blocked the entrance. Jesus' friends were devastated. They had believed that Jesus was the one God promised, the one who would rescue them, but now he was gone. Their whole world had turned upside down. Jesus' friends stayed hidden in fear for 3 days. But early Sunday morning, Mary Magdalene, a close friend of Jesus, hurried to the tomb. She planned to anoint Jesus' body with special spices. As Mary neared the tomb, she saw the stone had been rolled away. The tomb was empty. Mary turned to see a man standing near. She didn't recognize him until he said, "Mary." It was Jesus, alive. Jesus told her, "Do not hold on to me. I have not yet ascended to the Father. Instead, go to those who believe in me." Jesus, God's Son, became like us to lay down his life. Through God's power, he defeated death for all of us, and sin was washed away. One day, he's promised to return, so we can live with him forever.
Wow, what an amazing story, and what a creative way to tell it. You know, I hear that story every Easter, like we all do, since we were kids. And, it's just so cool because the fact that God sent Jesus to earth to die on a cross and to raise again is just proof to me that no matter what the bad things are in my life, that he is greater. Even if it's a virus, even if school gets canceled and I don't know what to do, even if my job gets canceled and I don't know what to do financially, no matter what bad is going on in our life, God is greater. And it's such a great thing. And it makes me remember, and something I try to hold in my heart is the statement that I can because Jesus lives. I can love because Jesus lives. I can be brave, Pastor Danny, because Jesus lives. I can be bold. I can have hope because Jesus lives.
I have an idea. I think that would be awesome. And that is that we do that. We say,
Okay.
As a family, me and you even, like,
All right.
what is it? Like, so basically the question is like, I can blank because Jesus is alive.
Yeah.
So as a family, we're going to put a couple questions up, and we'd love for you to answer those. And one of those is, I can blank because Jesus is alive. So we'd love for you to comment what your family answers are as well, so that we can see those. But, start us off, Pastor Jake. What is your I can?
I would say I can have peace because Jesus is alive. What about you, Pastor Danny?
Man, I would say I can have just almost on a peace, I guess, aspect right now is big for me, but maybe a sense of safety and security because Jesus is alive. It doesn't matter, like you said, no matter what bad thing is happening, I know that I am safe and secure in his love.
That's awesome.
So what are some answers that you guys have?
Yeah, let's put these questions up. We'll give you a few minutes, or 1 minute.
Yeah.
Go around the room, fill in that blank. I can what? Because Jesus is alive.
In everything you begin, you will complete it. You never tire or sleep. You're always faithful to me. In everything you begin, you will complete it. Oh, you're never gonna quit working on me. Oh, making me all that I can be. I'll keep on trusting in the one who never will give up on me. Never ever gonna give up. Never gonna give up on me. has done for me. In your love I'm free, in your love I'm forgiven.
Man, I love. Are you good? It's not time
Yeah,
to
I'm
dance.
good.
Yes,
I'm good.
it's almost time to dance. We're
Okay.
almost done.
I'll wait.
But you know what's so cool about these kind of conversations, especially as families, is that when we remember what God has done for us in the past, it just secures us that much more for what we're going through now. So thank you for interacting with us.
Yes.
We're going to share some of those things here in just a minute. But this is all about making memories. Easter Jam is about making memories. And we hope that this has helped. We hope for the next couple days that we have left in this Easter weekend that you continue making happy memories with your family.
And speaking of memories, we got one more challenge for you, and that is right now I want you to find the most tech-savvy person in the household. Maybe it's a mom or dad. Maybe it's the 8th grader.
Yeah.
Man, maybe it's your pre-K kid that you're like, I didn't know you could do that on YouTube. Like maybe that's the person, but find that person because we have another challenge for you.
Yeah, and this is the challenge. You know, we're all used to taking Easter family photos. So now whether that's tonight or tomorrow when you get all dressed up, because right now you might be watching this in your pajamas, you know, maybe you've not taken a shower in a few days, and maybe you put on your Easter best even tonight. And regardless, no matter what, we want you to go outside as a family and take an Easter Jam family photo.
Yes.
All right? And then we want you to upload it just with all these other pictures and tag it Journey at Home. And tag Journey
Hashtag.
Church, tag Journey Youth, tag Journey Kids on any social media platform because we want to see you guys Easter jamming together.
Yeah, because as you guys have commented to me, I'm sure you've seen it too, like how much, you know, people miss just being together here at church. Like we miss seeing you too. And that's
right.
why we're trying to push so much to see these pictures and to see the family photos and the joust games because we want to be a part of what you're doing just as much as you want to be a part of what we're doing, right?
Yeah.
So, I don't know, maybe more now than ever is when we need that kind of community in our
Yeah.
life. So we're just so happy to be here. We're so happy to just knowing God's faithfulness, you know, and the hope
Yeah.
that he's given us through that story we heard, you know, and finding strength in each other is something that we get to do on Easter too a lot of times.
That's right. And it makes us happy, right? And man, I just feel like jamming. We've been Easter jamming.
You know I'm ready to dance.
Are you ready for an Easter jam?
I'm ready for an Easter jam.
Hey, we're going to close this thing out with an Easter jam, and we want you to get up and dance to this.
The greatest day in history. Death is beating, you have rescued me. Sing it out, Jesus is alive. The empty cross, the empty grave. Life eternal, you have won the day. Shout it out, Jesus is alive. He's alive. Oh, happy day, happy day. You wash my sin away. Oh, happy day, happy day. I'll never be the same. Forever I'm changed. I'll never be the same. When I stand in that place, realize meeting face to face. I am yours, Jesus, you are mine. In this joy, perfect peace, earthly pain finally will cease. Celebrate, Jesus is alive. He's alive. Oh, happy day, happy day. You wash my sin away. Oh, happy day, happy day. I'll never be the same. Forever I'm changed. I'll never be the same. Oh, what a glorious day, what a glorious way. You have saved me, and oh, what a glorious day, what a glorious name. Oh, happy day, happy day. You wash my sin away. Oh,
Are we back?
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Is it
here
over?
We go.
Man,
got
we were just into it.
Yeah. Hey,
Man.
And one thing that I'm super into, I got your feed up right here, guys, that you've been commenting on. And I just want to throw out some of the words that we just sang this Oh Happy Day song.
Yeah.
And we're talking about resurrection. We're talking about Jesus' power. We're talking about Jesus is alive.
That's right.
And here are some of the I can statements. I can be secure. Brooklyn says, I can pray. You know, Maylee
Nice.
can talk to him because he is alive.
That's right.
Valerie can have security. You know, I'm never alone because he's alive. I can have security. I can have joy and healing. All of these things. Take a shower, Danny. What?
We
thanks,
can
everyone.
take a shower because Jesus is
I can
alive.
take a shower
Amen.
because Jesus is alive.
Amen.
But anyway, these are so encouraging to
Yeah.
see. That's why these communications that we have are so important, because your faithfulness can encourage me as well.
That's right.
You know, just like we're encouraging you. So thank you so much for interacting with us.
That's right. And we're just so glad that you were here for this Easter Jam this evening. Again, we just do these just to have fun, right? To give you guys, because we couldn't have our Journey Kids Easter egg hunt.
Right.
Maybe we'll do it in the summer. I don't
Right.
know. Why not? But hey, before we go, we also want to share, we were looking at who was winning these challenges, right? And so let's call them out. Hey, Emmy Moore on the
Emmy
Peeps
Moore,
Challenge.
Peeps Challenge,
Man,
champ.
that is a household that you've got to fight to
Yeah.
win,
Go
right?
Blue.
And then Carter won, and then
Carter, way to
looks
go.
like
Beat Skyland.
Brooklyn Parks won in the socks.
right.
The Easter, what's it
So
called?
me
The
and Brooklyn, the Easter egg knockdown.
Easter egg knockdown?
Yeah.
Throwdown.
Throwdown,
We
sorry.
know what we're doing. We
Yeah,
know what
well,
this
we
is.
knocked down the baskets, so.
Asher Meyer, my goodness, Asher Meyer won both
He
Peeps
cleaned
and
house
socks
in the Meyer
household.
Like,
This is
wow.
a Josiah Meyer in the making,
Yeah,
everybody.
for sure.
Hey, and last but not least, Maylee Jo Parks won the Peeps Challenge listen everybody, on her birthday.
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday, Maylee.
Maylee.
Hey, last thing that you guys do, throw some happy birthday Maylees
Yes.
in these comments. Tag Deanna or JJ Parks
Maylee.
and everybody else that joined us. Thank you so much. We celebrate you for being here with us and part of the Journey Church family.
Hey, and don't forget, not just today, not tomorrow, but every day, Jesus is alive.
Amen. Hey, thanks for Easter jamming with us. We will see you tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., right back here for a very unique Easter at home experience.
Love you guys.
We love you guys.
See
Happy
ya.
Easter.